So I was looking through a bunch of different games to play, and Railway Empire 2 popped up on the Xbox app because this game is leaving Game Pass soon. But I thought we would jump into it, having played a demo of Railroad Corporation 2, I think it's called, and having played Railroad Tycoon when I was a lot younger, and also the first Railway Empire game. So this is Railway Empire 2, and what we're going to do is jump into a custom game. I've set it up to London to be the hometown. I've left the starting year at 1830 so that we can go through all of the development and stuff. If you guys enjoy this and I enjoy playing through it, then when it leaves Game Pass, I will go and buy the game so we can carry on where we leave it. I've left the signal mode to automatic recommended. And the thing is, with this custom game, or with this game in general, I've never played this one before. I played the first game, but not this one, so I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. We're kind of going to learn together as we're playing through the game. So we're going to do continue. I'm going to quickly change all of the characters' name and stuff. I've looked through the character selection, and I'm going to go with the engineer, because you get the benefit of locomotives requiring less maintenance. There's lower cost for tracks, tunnels, and bridges, which is like basically what we're going to be putting everywhere. So that being cheaper should be quite a good sort of like benefit to us. And then we have the bonus from express trains being 5% instead of 10%, but I mean, that's a bonus, so it doesn't really matter too much. So let me go ahead, change the character name and everything like that. Okay, so the name is Billither, the company name is Well Trained. I just, like, literally something that came off the top of my head. And obviously the company initials are WT. So let's continue. We're going to set this up. I've had a look through these settings and stuff as well. So I want 2 competitors. I want them to be on regular mergers, regular tasks, no inflation. Everything is set, and I want 3 million to start, because I can almost guarantee that I will waste a lot of money before we get too far into this. So let's get the game loaded. And here we go. So we have competitors, but it says, let's have a look at this.
And I've written down some tasks for you to start with.
Right, so we've got some tasks and stuff that we need to begin with. And yeah, this zooms out quite far, which is nice. And the thing is, I've chosen 2 competitors because it tells you that they don't necessarily make the game more difficult. They are obviously your competitors, but they fight against each other as well. And I believe we are... Okay, can we pause the game? I don't know if we can pause it whilst we're doing things. Let's zoom into London. So what's... Build your first station in your starting city. Okay. And let's have a look. So train usage, there's none. Fulfillment of demand, 41.7. Consumption, 3.3 wagons a week. Citizens, there's nearly 21,000. So waiting for transport. We have passengers and mail. Export, warehouse, and production. The production's 1.6 per week. 14 breweries. I'm not really sure where we want to go with this. Let's have a look around before we start creating... What's the building construction? Oh, so you have to put train stations and stuff down. Then you can do your new rail line. So, I don't know if it's going to be beneficial. Wait, did that pop up all the different things? There we go. So, Dover's got breweries. We've got... I'm guessing this is like grain, livestock, vegetables maybe. So let's have a look here. Connection bonus 80,000. If we select that. So they've got grain, production, train usage. Okay, and then here we've got... See, they're waiting for passengers and mail as well. So that's exactly the same as London. So I think we start off very small. Or grain goes into the productivity of beer. So it could actually be good to get a cargo one going from there to there, if that's the case. I'm not sure if I'm working that out right. So let's, this industry produces beer and can be upgraded after being constructed. Okay. Then we've got city buildings, you've got a library, museum, and a university. Wait, so it has to be done in specific places. The city station can be constructed. Possible station tracks 8. I don't really want to go through housing at the start. There's a few houses there, but the road cuts off. So can we... Could we get it there, maybe? Is there any better rotation? So if we rotate it to have the tracks there... Okay, I don't know if I'm doing this right. Rocket reached 26 kilometers an hour. We've got to remember, it's really, really old. So if we now go and put a station in Dover... I really don't know if I'm doing this right. I think I am. If we rotate it a little bit... Oh, where can we place it? Oh, it doesn't have to... Surely not. I don't want to be coming in from this side to... Oh no, I'm going to have to destroy a lot of stuff. But I can place it there. Okay, so we can put it here. Only knocking out a few houses. Let's do that. Let's just see how we get on with this. We've got the train station there now. I don't know if we have to... Select stations, add them to the route. Okay, so that's how you create the actual line itself. So track construction, direction, station, gridiron, railway buildings. So maintenance post, we're going to have to put one of these in. We won't do that just yet. So track construction, track planning. You can start multiple plans. If one plan has no conflict, you can have it built. So let's come to here. Where's that going? Why is that doing that? Wait, why did that not let me... Oh, you just click there and then you pull it across. So do we have it there? That's gonna... Wow, that's 800 grand. I mean, let's do it. This is basically just like a test to see if we get on with the game.
Another step closer to our goal.
So, we've had to... That's probably why it was so expensive. We've had to build a tunnel. Okay, and then maybe eventually we can change the trains on this track to cut off and go to the grain farm. I don't know if we need a full-blown station here. I'm guessing we do. So, let's create the new line. If I add this station and this station. So they go back and forth, up and down there. London to Dover. And then place and delete trains. Loadings automatic. Oh, you can change the cargo. Express freight. Loadings manually or automatic. Wait, so does it do... I'm guessing it does beer as well. There's special wagons you can have. There's a duration. You can choose the locomotive. So 1829 mixed 26 kilometers an hour. Attractive power is only 18%. We really don't want that being low. I mean, I don't know if we have any hills and stuff. And to be fair, we're not taking heavy things, I guess. We've got beer, mail, and passengers. So we don't have anything else at the moment. We've just got the rocket. Do we have two trains running it? No, it's a single line, isn't it? Let's just do one train. Yeah, we'll start with that and we'll see. So it's 10.3 days, 35,000. The route of your rail line runs on tracks that are cleared for both directions and it offers no alternatives. If there's more than one train on this route, there will be conflict. Okay, yeah. So we've got just the one. We get to see our little train. So how do I now add... Oh, the carts... the carriages just get added on automatically. Are we going to start seeing some money come in eventually? Let's speed it up a little bit. This is really old. I love it. Absolutely love it. Can we not follow the train? Is there not like a camera? Hold up, ride along. Oh, here we go. Look at this. So you actually get to see the little people on it. And we can blow the horn. You actually get to see us going through the tunnel. That's cool. But the train is so slow. Yeah, so build stations near these businesses so your trains can be used to transport goods. Track utilization is 12.1%. So can we eventually switch this over? If we was to build another... Like, if we was to extend this out and add another line... So you're going to extend it? Oh yeah, we need the maintenance depot. Our train has nearly arrived, so let's focus on this first, and then we'll look at extra rails and stuff. So we did lose a little bit of money. So are we going to get paid for this? I think we probably will. The track utilization is going up. Also got a 180 grand bonus. And as they take things off, we did earn a little bit of money. And obviously the more lines and stuff we have, the more we'll earn. So that's at 6,300. That's not bad. And as we progress through the times, we'll get like bigger and better trains and stuff. And obviously it doesn't have a lot of pulling power, so we can't take too much. But let's go with the maintenance depot. Where can I put it? If we go building construction, where is it? Maintenance post. If I go somewhere near the tunnel, it generates very high costs. You should only use it if your earnings are higher than they are now. Oh, okay, right. We're not putting one of those down just yet. So the water supply is high, sand supply is high, oil's high. Conditions 96. It's done one run and it's lost 4% off its condition already. Oh, you can follow it like that. It doesn't have to be a ride-along camera. You can just center the train. I like that. So we can edit the rail line. So if we was to add another platform to each of the stations, we could get this first one to just keep going in and out of there. Or maybe just have this as like a bypass. So we have the line starting like in Dover or in London and go straight through. So we're picking up grain, dropping it off in both places. If that's possible, I'm not even sure. Yeah, see, I probably should have done another platform first, because I can choose these platforms to put line on. So maybe, if we drag this out, bring it into another platform here, that's going to be $250,000. That's nowhere near as expensive. So that automatically adds a new platform. But now, can I move this rocket? Or can I move the rail so that we have it going somewhere else? I'm not sure. Oh, it costs less because the tunnel was already built. I like that, how it automatically extends the tunnels for different lines. Okay, so it's not the perfect thing, but what I've done is we've still got 2 lines. And what I've done is I've brought this first line, the first one we made, I've brought it out to this place. And I'm guessing it picks up the grain because there was an arrow coming off it to say that, yeah, like this station is now in this region. So that should be picking up grain. And then we've got a line that comes all the way through, follows it on. So we can put 1 train on each line. And if we can select the cargo type, we can... Let's have a look. New rail line. So if we look at this, we have both ways here, but we leave, we come along this way, go through there, drop it off, and then we come back. So London is not going to... Now change the direction of this. Okay, so maybe that's it. You select London, then you go to Cockburn Rest, then Dover, then back to the Rest, and then to London again. So that's a back and forth, and then load in automatic. So that does beer and grain only. It cuts out all this middle bit. I should have done that first, shouldn't I? It does freight only on this one. See, but also what I've done, we've just put the first train out. Also what I've done is, down here, we have a supply tower. So they are going to be able to refill their water, sand, and oil. So that their condition doesn't come down too fast, or as fast. So that train's off. It's got nothing. I need to see if this works. I need to see if I've done this properly. I mean, it's going to take forever. This is the slowest train in the game, more than likely. We get a new one that's got 34 kilometers. Releases in 1835. And you eventually start getting express trains that are going like 167 kilometers an hour. That's crazy. What year is that? 1930. Right, so we're closing in on Cockburn Rest. Let's center on the train again. Please tell me I've done this right and you're going to pick up some grain and deliver it to Dover successfully. Because I'm burning money. I'm making silly mistakes already right at the start of the game. Even though I love these games, I'm no good at them. I mean, the only thing is practice makes perfect. The more I play, the better I'll get. So it's being loaded. It's taking some grain. And if we zoom in, you can actually see it being loaded on there. So we've got 2 wagons. We've got 3. I believe it caps at 3 on this train. Oh, no, it takes 4. Wow. Oh, it's taking 5. Please drop it off, because that should be profit, right? This thing's got 6 carts on it. Then make that 7 carts. Come on, does it take 8? It actually takes a full load. Right, and now it's en route to Dover. Please tell me it drops this off so that the breweries can turn it into beer. I'm hoping that's what happens. I'm going to leave it for a minute, though, because it goes really, really slow. It's not got too much further to go, to be fair. I'll just wait it out. Oh, we're struggling to get to speed. An average speed of 19 kilometers an hour is required. Oh, if you use your directional arrows, you can actually move up and down the train. I like it. I like it a lot. Right, so we're going through the supply tower. It's on 94% water. So are you going to fill up? Does it literally just go through them? Still on 94%. I don't know when they stop. Maybe when it reaches a certain amount. Right, are we going to... The demand for the imported good beer has been reduced because it's reached the max stock level. Wait, so it's got the max amount of beer, and I've just sent more goods to it to... It needed to export them, didn't it? Maybe I should have done that. Before bringing new stuff in, find a way to get their current stuff out. It's all a learning curve, so don't go getting mad at me in the comments. I'm learning. Does it drop it off and give me money? We've got 1809098. 1809. Bonus for new connection. We are getting money, aren't we? We're getting like $2,000 a thing. But we need to get the beer out of there. So, where can we drop... Can we just take beer anywhere? It's either going to go 2 ways. It's either going to be... You can take this stuff to any other, like, city... Or you have to wait for it to actually want the transport. If I add somewhere into the train line that doesn't produce beer, so not Cambridge, Oxford, yeah. So they do weaving mills, or they have weaving mills. So if I get a line from London to Oxford, or we could do passengers, couldn't we? If I put up a station in Oxford, I can have that second line running passengers to and from. But I need to put in signals. I don't know how to put them in. Can I demolish this bit? Let's have a look. So building construction, train station. It can go there. I can rotate it a little bit. No, we're going to cut some houses out, but oh well. We've now got a station here, and I'm going to do track construction. We're going to get the first platform. Do we have the first platform? That's what I'm thinking. Do we make a second platform? No, I think we go with the first one there. Just for now. We can obviously demolish and move things around. That's going to cost 266 grand. We have to create a tunnel here. We have to make a bridge here. I'm going to build it. We have the money. And we now have a line going into Oxford. So what we can do is on that second line... Yeah, they have separate lines, so there's no way the trains can crash. I'm going to do buildings. I'm going to do a supply tower. I'm going to put one over here a little bit, maybe just before the bridge. Let's put one here. Let's leave that for now. I don't want it that side in case we have to like come off a different platform and like come out other ways. I don't know. Again, practicing. I've not played this game before. Played the first one a little bit. But what we can do now, or what we should be able to do now, is use that second track to go rail line. We have the train going Oxford to London to Dover. And then it should go back, right? Yeah, they should go both ways. And it looks as though they're going to be taking beer, they're going to be taking cloth. So the grain's going back and forth between London and Dover. The beer's going from London, Dover, up to Oxford. And then there's cloth coming down from Oxford to possibly only London. What was the last one? So we go back to London, then back to Oxford. If we choose, we go with the rocket. We have one for now. Automatic. Let's just see. The route of your rail line runs on tracks that are cleared for both directions. The route offers no alternatives. Yeah, okay, that's fine. So let's see. Where did I get it starting? Was it here? Yeah, so it's loading up. What are you loading, though? You've got passengers. You've got mail. Are you going to take cloth? You are going to grab cloth. Oh, it's cloth for London. So it works like that. The reason I'm getting confused with all this stuff is because I've been watching a lot of Transport Fever 2. And basically in that game, you have to have it set up differently. You basically need to take, for an example, crude oil to go and be turned into oil, then fuel, and then fuel gets dropped off in the city. Like, there's very specific places that want things. I didn't know in this game that you can... Oh, I made an assumption, I got it wrong. I'm guessing you can literally just take whatever and transport it to wherever. Is there supply and demand that we can look at? What's this? Multiplayer menu, tips, company research, engine shed and things. So is there supply, stock and demand of the city? So cloth is stock in the city 2.1. Current delivery by train 5. Demand per week 0.2. So I'm guessing if you can build up the one that's got the biggest demand, then we unlock more things when we get more citizens, when we expand the cities. So they build up their stock, they pass all the stuff through, they have demand. So London is a 1.2 for grain. It's got a little bit of a demand for cloth. And then if we look at the same thing here, 1.6, they want wool over everything else. And what about Dover? What does Dover want? Dover wants grain as well. So I got the grain part right, at least. And wait, we can eventually go all the way over. Like, this covers the whole of, like, Europe. This gets rather large. Yeah, you have a lot of places. You've even got, like, Paris and stuff. That's crazy. And we've started off in this tiny little bit. So where is our train? How far down is the... Oh, it's made it all the way there. So now it's loading up. It's just done a drop-off. It's now loading from London down to Dover. It's on its way to Dover. It's just taking passengers and mail bags. And then hopefully, when we hit Dover, we'll load up with mail and passengers. Then when we hit London, is there any demand for beer up in Oxford? Yeah, they've got a little bit of demand for it. So hopefully when we get back to London, the train will pick up beer and take it up to Oxford, then grab the cloth and bring it down to London. I've just seen there's wool there. And there's also It's just milk. I clicked on it to make sure it was just milk. Oh, so we could put a little station here. I forgot where wants the wall. They don't want any. They want it up in Oxford. So do we get a little train station, attach it onto this track and put signals in? Or we could run another platform, couldn't we? Just having the wall going to and from. Well, going from here up to Oxford. We're doing alright, aren't we? The plus 11,000 per week. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say it's... You can get an engineer working 8 hours, training, the costs, a stoker. So the efficiency of your engineers influences the maintenance needs for your locomotives. However, there are currently no effects. They affect the max speed of them. There's currently no effects. They are friendlier to the guests, increases popularity and ticket prices. There's currently no effects. Ensure the safe transportation of freight and mail, increasing the revenue for the goods. And then you can look to damage your competitors. The more money you invest, the higher the quality will be, the faster the search will go. Okay, so there's personnel. Engine sheds. Age and effect. Oh, you can make them look like really withered. Paint job, you can do custom paint job. I can have purple trains. Okay, so we've got the Adler quarterly balance. Apparently we're up. Do you want to open the report? Yes. So we had expenses, staff costs, fuel, total. Wait, does that... We're worth like 3.25 mil. Oh, they're worth more. And they're worth less. The route length, we've got 262 kilometers covered. They've got 285. They've got 625. 3 train stations. I've got 4. Because I've got the grain one, then I've got the 3 cities. Tasks. Connect the cities Dover, Cambridge and London. Own 4 industries and businesses. So we are still in 1830. The game progresses quite slow. But obviously I want it going slow whilst we're setting things up. And the goal is to do all this stuff by these certain years. So we get innovation points in the research. Per month plus 60. We've got 380. So we could decrease the price of new locomotives by 5%. We could increase the ticket price for passengers. Or we could increase the number of passengers in all cities with one of your train stations by 5%. I kind of want to save the points until we reach 1835. So that we can get the Adler, because it's 8 kilometers an hour faster. It's got more tractive power. It's less popular though. We're doing okay right now. We do need to get up to Cambridge. I believe it is from Dover. Oh, so I probably should have not built that track like that. I should have checked the goals first. I mean, we could possibly have another split from somewhere. Or Cambridge can come down. Yeah, connect like here and try and put signals in. I don't know, but we are going to leave it there. If you guys enjoy it, I'm more than happy to come back. I've enjoyed it so far. And that was our very first look at Railway Empire 2. Let me know your thoughts and stuff about this game in the comments. And I'll see you guys in the next one. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.